We're on. Welcome back to the Abs Fitness Experience. Today we're going to break down how to write your own workout. We're going to demonstrate with our own workout that we're going to hit this upcoming Monday, leg and back day.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go in the ins and outs of how we do this, how we break it down, how we really get the whole workout written out. Can't speak. And try to teach you guys how to really do this on your own.
Yeah.
Which would be cool. Because it's fun writing your own workouts, and it gets interesting the more you do it. The more you can push, the newer things you can try, and the more your body's going to change.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into it. We're going to write down our first movement of the day.
Yes.
Usually what I like to start with personally is some sort of heavy movement, a compound movement of some sort.
Yep.
Usually using a barbell. I'll warm up sometimes with certain movements.
Yeah.
But I don't really do super extensive warm-ups. Lately, I've been warming up a little bit more.
Yeah. I think before we decide on the compound, though, we should probably decide on the why. So
Okay, yep.
Why,
exactly.
Yeah.
What are we trying to achieve with this workout, right?
Exactly.
So I've been kind of bodybuilding / athletic train in the past 3 years. It's pretty much where I've been. Power building, athletic training. I know you're fight training. So they do differ a lot, and it does make a difference on what you're doing. So we're going to build a workout together, and this should be interesting because we both have different backgrounds, basically. So we have trained many times together, but now I feel like we haven't trained a lot together, so this workout should be fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a good time. But my why for this workout would be, right now I have 3 leg days a week, and the way that I'm splitting it up is I'm using a safety squat bar for one day with all movements. So literally everything safety squat. Lunges, squats, step-ups, so everything with safety squat bar, which is really cool. Then my second leg day is usually it's barbell, and then my third leg day is like a mixture of both. Barbell, safety squat, dumbbells, jumps, sled pushes, shit like that.
Okay.
But it has been working for me really well. So that's just the split that I'm on right now. So I don't care what we do because I hit legs 3 days a week.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I'm pretty much open to whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So what is your reason why you want to hit this workout specifically? Because you're the one that brought up legs and back.
So I'm trying to hit legs and back just because I have, some specifically I have some problem areas. And the problem areas are I have a right SI problem as well as a left knee problem. Just, as a result of fighting and training, I have a couple injuries that I need to be aware of. With the left knee, I've been, getting to a point where I'm surpassing rehab and I'm getting to the point of really strengthening. So I want to do more single leg motions, which is why, I think we brought up some lunges earlier.
Yep.
So I want to do some compound single leg motions like lunges to really, build up all the surrounding muscle again because I did have to let it rest for a while.
Yeah. So anyone with knee problems, the single leg movements do work well, and we use these with a lot of clients. So knee issues, single out the leg, really focus in on each leg individually. Lunges, Bulgarian split squats, step-ups. There's a lot of exercises that are single leg.
Yeah.
But those are the main ones.
Yeah. RDLs.
RDLs, you can do single leg RDLs. You can do kickstand squats. There's a lot of things where you can focus in, even using both legs, but kind of focusing on one side. It helps really even out your glutes, too, I've noticed. Where my weakness was in I believe it was my left glute. But doing a lot of single leg exercises definitely help that out, and that helps with the lower back pain.
Yeah.
So you want to rehab knee pretty much, a lot of single leg, which I like. That's kind of what I've been doing too in my leg days, is where I'm doing a lot of single leg exercises with that safety bar. Because the safety bar is so stable, you don't even have to hold it. It just sits on you. It's 70 pounds, and then you can throw whatever you want on it.
Yeah.
So it's really good for all those movements. So I would like to use it on Monday.
Yeah.
With most
I would
movements.
too.
We don't have to use it with everything, but most movements.
No, I like it.
So, all right, let's start out the workout then. Let's write it down, write it out. We'll show you pretty much how we do this, break it down like a whiteboard. We have one in front of us. We're going to kind of break this down step by step for you guys. So we want to start, I believe we talked about reverse lunges to a step up. So a double dipper.
Yes. So we'll do...
this is a pretty advanced movement. So you do a full reverse lunge, and you have a box in front of you. And as you come out of the reverse lunge, you step up onto the box. It is intense, for sure. Usually, I do about 10 reps each side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we'll start with. Usually I superset with something. So I don't know what your intentions are, but I have been doing a lot of tibia raises.
Mm-hmm.
And that should help with your knee pain too. So I
like
honestly
that.
think we should superset it with a tibia raise
Yeah, I like that.
of some sort. We can do a weighted tib raise. We can do the body weight board raise. Or we can do a banded
I
single leg.
like the weighted
Yeah,
I
that weighted
think-
thing's great.
best isolation.
Yeah, that thing's fucking perfect. It was like $100. Well worth it. Fucking HGG Fitness or something like that.
Yeah, what do you say? Tom?
Mustache on the fucking symbol. It works really well though. I just used it today, and my calves I've been getting compliments on for the first time ever.
Yeah.
They're not big, but they're getting vascular. So it is working, and honestly, the tibia raise really helps with anybody that's an athlete. So like fighting, really good.
Mhm.
Basketball, football, anything where you're running,
Yeah.
anything that you have to use your lower body explosively.
Yeah.
And I noticed today I used it right before my deadlifts, and it felt incredible. So I want to use it. I know it's gonna feel good on that shit.
Yeah.
It just made me feel really stable.
I'd go so far as to say it should be a staple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I definitely, now that I've been using it, like I wish that I would have been using it this entire time, because my calves would have been way bigger than they ever have been, and my knees and even my hips and shit would be a lot stronger just because of that. Because it all connects, you know.
Yeah, it does.
And any sort of foot pain too, it also should help with and aid with as well, and ankle mobility as well. I noticed. I've been giving it to little homie. Shout out to
Yeah.
little homie. His ankles are fucked. Well, one of them. And since doing them, we're gaining a little bit more range of motion, mobility, and definitely strength. So
Yeah.
definitely throw them in your workout routine if you have not been, men especially.
Yeah, a little anecdotal evidence. I was walking around with a dislocated foot for a while,
Yeah.
and it was the
Oh, yeah, that's right.
only thing that
Right after that
provided. Yeah, exactly. It was the only thing that provided any type of relief.
After, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have our first set. Normally, all right, on single leg days, a lot of the time I do 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I will do 4 rounds, but a lot of the times when I'm doing a lot of things like this where it takes forever to do the movement, 3 rounds, move on, but make the 3 rounds worth it. Like make it kind of heavy, really work for it. Don't just like mosey through the rounds.
Yeah.
Right. Like especially if you're only hitting 3 rounds, I believe you have to go fucking hard.
Yes.
Right. Because a lot of the times we do 4, and on the 4 rounds, that first round can be used somewhat as a warm up round.
Speaking of, I think the next one should be 4 sets.
Yeah. 100%.
And I would love to target, like I was talking about, that SI joint, glute, hamstrings. I would actually really like to include some single leg RDLs here.
Okay. All right, so we have options. Do you want to do it single leg dumbbell?
Mm-hmm.
We can do it single leg Smith, because that would work,
Ooh, I like that.
which we haven't tried yet. Well, I haven't tried that yet. So I think we should try it out. If it feels like shit, we'll
Yep.
throw it out.
And before that, would you be down for staggered stance, king squats with the safety bar?
Staggered sats, cane squats with the safety bar.
Yeah.
Cane squat. Explain it.
That's the one where you're almost in a RDL position and you go to a good morning.
Yeah.
Then you
Like
swoop
we do
the
it on
butt under.
BOSU sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, we're supposed to be doing back in this too.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the good
Yeah.
morning.
Yep. Then let's do that. All right. So good morning or whatever you call that thing. Cane squat.
King squat.
Cane.
King, like a KANG.
Like a kangaroo.
Yep.
All right, Kang squat. We'll tape this workout too, and then we'll put it up on YouTube so you guys can watch it, and then you have the breakdown for the workout. So maybe I'll like pair up the videos. Maybe I'll voice over the video with this,
Yeah.
and we'll make it a super long, annoying video
Yeah.
for all you fuckers to watch, all 3 of you. So we got our Kang squat, and we have our single leg
Smith RDL.
Smith RDL, which I'm interested in trying. I think it's gonna be cool. And this is the cool thing about writing workouts is like I said in the beginning, like you can try new shit. If you don't like it, fucking throw it out and just do something else. That's the
Yeah.
glory of like the gym. The glory of having the private gym is we have pretty much all options to do anything at all times. So like, if we don't like the single leg Smith, we can easily just move to something else because no one's ever really in here besides the people that work out here, which is cool. I think after this, I definitely want to throw in some reverse hypers
Yeah.
in this day somewhere.
In the same set?
I think no, because we have the single leg right there with that RDL.
Yeah.
I think that will take a while.
Yeah, it'll be 30 reps.
Yeah.
On everything total.
So I think in the next round we throw it in and we two-leg it. We two-leg reverse hyper.
4 sets.
4 sets on that one. I think this next set we go 3 sets again.
Yeah.
So we'll go like 3, 4, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
cool.
that will pretty much be the workout. Because I think after that we'll be done. So reverse hyper. I kind of want to go heavy on this. I feel like we're going to be plenty warmed up by then. So like 10 to 12 reps. Heavy but controlled.
Okay. With the pause?
We'll say like a semi-pause.
Okay.
Like a half a Mississippi.
Cool.
Like a trainer second. Yeah.
Yeah.
So reverse hyper. And then I think in this workout we're targeting a lot of lower back, which is fine. I think we need to throw in a little bit of lats somewhere, somehow. Maybe pull-ups. Something simple that we can quickly get to.
Squat jump to pull up?
I seen you doing those the other day. Let's try it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So squat jump to pull up. And then I think we need something else in there, though, to be honest. Because this is a 3-setter.
Yeah.
So squat jump to pull up, which is a double move. Definitely taxing, tiring. I think after that, we do maybe even just like a sumo squat with a dumbbell. Just like a super high rep, like 25 reps.
All
just
right.
like burn.
Woo! That is going to burn.
Yeah. So like that round's going to suck, but that's why we have 3 sets.
Yeah.
So we just like go super ham, hyper drive, fucking get over it and do it. And I know the clients feel like this half the time when I give them these workouts where they're like, fuck, I don't want to do this. But once you get done with it, you usually do feel a lot better, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
And this is quite a workout, and we're not even done writing it yet.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it took us we're about 10 minutes of writing this workout.
Yeah, and talking to you.
We're talking to you. So normally this takes us, we would be done writing this already.
Yeah.
We'd be doing it already.
Like 3 minutes maybe.
Because we do it every day, so we really know how to write workouts and structure them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we finish, like I said, 4 sets of something.
Okay.
Now, zoom out real quick. So this is important too, is to remember like what you wrote down. So you're not like repeating anything, and you really know like how you're gonna feel towards the end of this workout because it is pretty intense. So we have a 4-setter, and I think we make this 2 things, and I think we go Bulgarian split squats. So it's definitely not gonna be easy.
Ooh, no, it won't be.
But it's going to be a challenge at the end, which I like. And something for the back.
What do you think about those, whatchamacallit? You remember those banded pointers with a banded pull down that I had?
Oh, you just did them today.
Yep, I had.
Yeah, let's do that. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
And as you see, like, all right, so we're doing legs and back. It's not like a super heavy, crazy bodybuilder back day. We're getting a lot of lower back in. We're getting a lot of the lumbar spine, they would call it. And it all ties in together. So what happens when we do something like this is usually I'll hit a separate back day during the week. Deadlifts, bent rows, lat pull downs, like an actual bodybuilder back day.
Mm-hmm.
So know when you guys are structuring workouts too, like know what you're going to be doing for the rest of the week. Know how many days you're going to be working out. You really kind of have to know this shit to write out what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But once you have a plan, follow it, and it works. Like, just do it.
And because a lot of these things are single-legged or staggered stance, it is going to take longer.
Yeah, this workout's going to take probably an hour and 20 minutes just looking at it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's with only, like, the 3 rounders. All right, so, like, and we're taping it, unfortunately.
So
it'll take even longer.
Hour 40.
But we have, normally when I've been taping alone, so it definitely takes longer because I'm, like, setting shit up.
Mm-hmm.
But when we used to tape together, it was definitely a lot faster.
Yeah.
So we'll do that this time. It'll be a lot faster. It won't be such a hassle, but it'll be cool. But that is how you fucking structure a workout. That's pretty good workout if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And we wrote it off of the top of the head.
Yeah.
With no prior agreement to anything. We just kind of built it as we talked to you.
Yeah.
Why?
And I think one thing we should do, because we have everything laid out here, is we can essentially, and you may not know this, but like what's essentially going to happen here is within the first 3 sets, it's probably going to be, because it's a 3-setter, it's going to be a little heavier. Next 4 sets, it's going to be, a little more manageable, especially because we're set up for, 10 reps of each. Now, those are still going to be, like with the staggered king squats, I intended doing 5 on each staggered stance, right?
Yep.
Switching in between.
Yeah,
And then single leg, that's 10 each. So that's going to be 30 reps. This one here is also going to be, this one's going to be a 20 rep or a 40 rep to start with, but tip raises aren't super taxing. So you're going to see.
They are, bro. All right, so look at, I'm going to break this down for you real quick.
Okay.
So I just did them today, and I was doing sets of 20 with 20 pounds on the whatever, the little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put it up to 25, and I did 12 reps, but I held it every rep.
Okay.
Like a 3-second pause, and oh my God. It felt like a preacher curl on my leg.
Yeah.
It burned badly.
Okay.
So they can be taxing.
Yeah.
The way that we've been doing isn't wrong, but it's
Mm-hmm.
I think that holding and squeezing definitely it makes a huge difference because my shit is pumped and it hurt.
Okay.
And they hurt when you do them quick, but I think really holding them and squeezing them makes a huge difference, and it's going to help you gain control over them.
Okay.
Because what I notice if I go fast, it's like if I go fast on the leg press.
Yeah.
You don't really feel shit. You're just kind of moving it.
Yeah. I've noticed there's specifically on the tib raise, whenever you've got the attachment or the little,
Yeah,
machine,
the thing, yeah.
that moment of flexion where you go from like right here to here with your foot where
Yeah.
it starts to go flat. If I have to go super, super slow there, and that's where I get the most activation.
Yeah, it's when your ankle breaks that. It's like almost makes like 180 degree, right?
Mhm.
And that's because it's fully flexed.
Yeah, like the preacher curl.
And you never are fully flexed on your calf. Walking around, sleeping, anything. Like you're never like, I never seen anybody really walk on their toes besides in heels.
yeah.
But-
Ballerinas. That's it.
Yeah. And their shit is probably fucking, dude, they're fucking strong as fuck, those feet.
Yeah, fucking toes.
But
Toe
it
strength.
makes a huge difference just squeezing. But like he was explaining, we're still going to go heavy, but it's going to be fucking difficult and it's going to take forever.
Toe strength, baby.
You gotta have the toe strength, doggy. Check out my toe picks at toepicks.com.
Toepicks.com. Officially
all right,
sponsored.
I think what we need to do is this is great.
Yep.
I think we save this and we kind of break down on how we would structure out the rest of the week.
Yeah.
We don't have to do every single workout, but like break down like what body parts we would do. So it kind of gives people an idea of like how we would structure the rest of the week.
Yeah. Or second idea,
Yep.
because we've got two paths here that we can go.
Uh-oh.
We delve into the specificity of this. Like we delve into what it accomplishes within different muscle groups and why we think it's effective.
So I think we do that quick.
Okay.
We basically break down like what we're trying to accomplish with this workout,
Mhm.
and we give them the rest of the week. I think what I'd like to do is show them the 3-day-a-week leg day
Yeah.
because it leaves you a couple of days of upper body, and it's mainly focused around legs, and it'll give them structure. 'Cause
Okay.
if we just break this down, it's cool, but it's not really going to give them it's going to give them information, but I feel like they need the other information more.
Yeah.
Because this is a cool workout. They know how to write it now, and I don't think they really care about the specifics too much. They might, but I think breaking down the rest of the week would be helpful for them.
Yeah. More
Might.
general application.
Yeah, because it's more of like, how do you do this more than once? And how now what do I do since I did this? And
Yeah.
that's where I think they're going to get confused. So
Yeah.
we'll break this down real quick. Like we said, we want to hit back, legs. This is more for knee rehab, kind of, because of all the single leg stuff. And it's going to be taxing, dude. We're going to burn a shit ton of calories in this. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's main purpose of this workout. Anything you want to break down specifically, go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay. The only thing I really want to break down is, well, I want to break down essentially the transition between all of these, right?
Okay.
So reverse lunge to step up, going to be really good for hamstrings, glutes, and core engagement specifically. The tib raise is super functional. We've already gone over that.
Yep.
Staggered stance cane squats, as well as the single leg Smith RDLs. The really cool thing about the cane squat is it's a lot of stabilization that's going to be occurring in those internal obliques. So the back, the two little sides of the back that go up the spine that are responsible for stabilizing independently as you stagger your stance and you go down on those good mornings and then swing back into a full deep squat. Not only is it going to give you good mobility training and good strength over a full range of motion, but it's going to give you really good let's say strength and composure in both sides of the back, especially combining that with the single leg RDL, which is of course going to combo hamstrings, glutes, and lower back in the same way. So you're going to feel a lot of that. Then we got the reverse hyper coming up. Again, that's going to target on the lower back. The cool thing is we're doing it with both legs. So considering we've gassed it so much in that second round, it'll be a lot more achievable in the third round, considering it's both and no longer single.
Yeah.
With squat, jump, pull up, super explosive motion, you're going to get power endurance. You're also going to target those lats, glutes, everything. It's full body. Sumo dumbbell squats, Justin.
It's just a burnout at this point. This is more of a pump. We're using this to just blow out the fucking, basically your hamstrings with that wide stance. You can go kind of quick on these. You don't have to go super slow on these. It's just more of, it's 25 reps.
Yeah.
But I'd like to use, we'll see where we're at, but like the 100 and just go to fucking town.
Woo!
Or you're dying,
sore.
because it's a 3-setter.
Yeah.
Right? On those 3-setters, like I said, like going ham is really the key.
Yeah.
Don't save it in the tank for the next round or the next thing. Like, don't worry about the next thing. Worry about what you're doing in the workout. And that's where I always tell my clients, like, they're always like, what about next round? I'm like, fuck the next round. What about right now?
Yeah.
What are we doing right now? Worry about the round. Hit the weight that you should, and don't save it in the tank. Because you're never going to grow if you save it in the tank.
Yeah.
You're always going to stay the same. 'Cause you're always going to fucking save it in the tank.
And then what do you think the benefit is of the Bulgarian split squats?
So the Bulgarian, like, I think this is more of like a burnout round where I still want to push it. I still want to do weights, but it's going to be more of just like getting through the workout.
Yeah.
The end all round with that banded fucking pull is
Yeah.
going to be ass.
Yeah, the banded pointer pull is more so for stability and functionality.
Yeah.
And overall, it's basically like a plank for your back and glutes.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think this will all tie in together, and it's going to be a great workout. Like, I'm going to be dead after this workout. I'm just looking at it. So we're going to save it. We're going to go like this, and I'll save that, and then we're going to open up a new one, and we're going to break down. We'll break down what we're going to do basically for the rest of the week. So we're not going to do the full workout, but we'll kind of map out like how we would work out the rest of the week for the next few days going forward. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 4 more days, right?
Gotcha.
So I've been hitting 3 leg days. That first day, we'll write it all in. So right in our leg and back day on number 1.
Yep.
And then that second day, it'll usually be some sort of upper body day.
Yeah. Push.
Yeah, so a push-pull legs would work really well with this split for the most part.
What you said?
Yeah, so it'll be a push day. So we'll do like chest and shoulders.
Okay.
Would be a cool combo. And that would be a lot of bench presses, overhead presses. I really like to hit a lot of rear delts on shoulder day. So a lot of like reverse flies, high rows, shit like that. Chest flies. We're not going to break it down too much, but you kind of get the gist.
Yeah.
Then on day 3, we're back to another leg day. Now, what I personally have been doing is throwing in an upper body in one of the leg days.
Yep.
So one of the leg days will be like legs and arms, which is easy to throw in. So like you can do, since we did all those pushing movements on day 2, we can leave out triceps and just do biceps on this day, right? So which is cool because now we can really blast the biceps and we don't have to do trisets. We do supersets of like a leg press and a fucking preacher curl. Then we go to like squats and a hammer curl. And they're really easy to superset because you can use dumbbells on everything for the curls. So like in a normal gym setting, it's really ideal to do the legs and the biceps because you can bring dumbbells to every machine that you're on. Your quad extensions, your hamstring curls, you can literally bring dumbbells and do curls.
Yeah.
So it works really well.
And considering that leg and back day number 1, we targeted hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. With this one, you should probably target what? Quads?
More quads.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like quad extensions. We're talking hack squats. Even step ups again, to be honest, because step ups are really good for the quads. Trap bar deadlifts, really good. Really I think it's an underlooked item, is the trap bar. I feel like a lot of people don't do them. And if your gym has them, fucking use it.
It's because it's awkward.
It is, but it's not.
Once you get used to it, it's not.
I feel like it's so much easier for the clients to deadlift with the trap bar than it is like the straight bar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So like once like you get used to it, it's way more. I feel like they feel more safe. It's that neutral grip.
I agree. I think it is safer.
But yeah, more quads on that day for sure. You can still throw in a little hamstrings. And since we really didn't target calves, I'd probably throw in some calves on that second leg day. Because we did tib raises, but we didn't do any direct like calf raises.
Yeah.
So like a little bit of calf work. Doesn't have to be crazy. Day 4, we're going back to most likely a back day. So like full on bodybuilder back day is what I would do. We're talking lat pull downs, bent over rows, deadlifts. Actually, what I did this week is I skipped my deadlifts on my back day and I put them on my leg day, which was kind of cool. So you can do that too. It all depends on how you feel after that second leg day.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, that's why I did it, because I was dead after my second leg day this week. So I moved my deadlifts to today, which I did. And it felt really good on my leg day. But I would go a lot of, like, bodybuilder movements, a lot of lats.
Yeah.
We targeted the low back a lot in the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I would not really target it too much.
Maybe lats and traps.
Yeah, traps would be cool.
Yeah.
And then day 5, we go back to another leg day. And on this one, you can do like a quad and hamstring day.
Mm-hmm.
You can either do another leg and upper body day.
Yep. Leg and core.
And you can do leg and core. Personally, I don't fucking do core.
Yeah.
I have 6 abs somewhere, sometimes, but I don't directly work it. You should work it. I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But for like how I want to look, I really don't care.
Yeah.
If I wanted to dial in on my abs, I could, and I think they would look better, obviously. If I really dialed in on the obliques and shit, and it would help strength-wise with everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm lazy. I just started targeting my calves. People, leave me alone. But I do like his idea of core, and like everybody trains differently.
Yeah.
But I do get a lot of core work with all these exercises, especially like standing overhead presses, the heavy squats.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I personally don't really target the core specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Should I? Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a future thing.
Gets a lot of indirect targeting.
Yeah. And it's annoying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you ever had a fucking ab cramp, it hurts badly.
I love the ab cramps. I'm going to be honest.
It feels like
Yeah.
you're going to rip your stomach in half. And I had a hernia, so it's scary.
Yeah.
If you never had a hernia, whatever, you don't give a fuck. But if you have, it gets like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking explode. And it sucks.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you can throw in quads and hamstrings. You can throw in some more upper body. Most men will probably throw in more chest.
Yeah.
Which I probably would do, especially because we only hit a chest and shoulder day once.
Yeah.
And this is a 5-day split. If you're on a 6-day split, which is better in my opinion because you can throw in more upper body, you can then throw in another chest and back day or a full-on like chest day.
We're gonna say chest day. Fucking
Yeah, I think a
Kill
full
chest
chest.
day.
I do think a full chest day is needed in my opinion
Yeah.
for men that are trying to grow their chest. And doing it this way on that 6-day split will really give you opportunity to grow in all areas. We really didn't throw any biceps and triceps in. We're getting tricep work on the pressing day, so I probably would throw in some triceps on that chest day.
Yeah.
And you can just burn out the triceps pretty easily. You can do a lot of drop sets. You can do like at the end of the workout, you can throw in like tricep ropes, but just do like 3 or 4 drop sets, 10, 10, and 10. It'll give you like 100 reps by the end, and they'll be burnt.
Oh yeah.
Now, it's not ideal for really like growing them, but you're going to get a good pump. The best way to grow your triceps is a close grip bench. So, like,
Yeah.
normally I would, like, that 6th day would either be a chest day or wherever you're lacking body part is probably what I would throw on again.
Yep. Yep.
Besides legs, because you're already doing it 3 times.
Mhm.
4 days is a little rough, if you ask me. It's doable,
Yeah.
though. I think it is doable. The more I've been doing this 3 days, I feel so much stronger in everything.
You get used
Like,
to it.
everything. Yeah, and I'm used to it. Now it's like, whatever, just do it. So, like, today I didn't want to do them, and I fucking did them.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt good. I feel good. I got a good pump. I feel great. So that is how we write our workouts here at Abs Fitness, and most people write their workouts at home or in the gym. I think this was pretty informational.
Yeah.
I hope you guys got a lot out of it.
There's a lot of knowledge in there.
A lot of knowledge, and now you have a 6-day split or a 5-day split to work with. And let's challenge you guys and maybe have you guys write out the rest of the week and send it in to us. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. And you got a whole fucking workout.
Yeah,
here.
you have a whole workout. I'll post this in the link below. I'll try to. And then, like I said, I'd like to make a video of this one.
Yeah.
So then it goes along with the podcast, and then I can maybe voice it over with the podcast. We haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So other than that, I think that's it, dude. Is that a wrap or what? You got anything else you want to say?
It's a wrap.
Deuces, doggies. We'll see you next week.
Wrap it before you
Or in
tap
like
it.
2 weeks. Who knows? We put out one every week. Every Sunday, it's listed down. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Check us out, guys. See you
Boom.
later.